Okay, we're talking to Gordon K. Smith, who's a local historian of obscure film. Sort of. I mean, B-movies, right, Gordon, is your specialty?
Well, I'm a historian of
Film in general.
Lithuanian educational films too, and
Of course.
Charlie Chaplin. But I have a special love for B movies and weird and obscure stuff. So yeah.
All right. Well, so how excited are you to be hosting It Came from Dallas Part 6, along with the lovely Leanne Locken this year?
Well, you know how to throw out the straight line, I see. I'm so excited. I'm going to start doing a Pointer Sister song right here. That's how I'm so excited. No, I am very excited. This year's bigger, better, improved. It's just like, the newest edition of Tide detergent, new and improved. And it's going to be a great show.
And we've got some clips from various filmed in Dallas productions playing in the background here.
Yeah, that's Gila Monster, where they spent a lot of time discussing skid marks.
Oh.
Yeah. And yes, that's the worst special effect in movie history right there. It's a real Gila Monster that you never once see in the same shot with a person. So you have to use your imagination. Gordon McClendon was excellent at the imagination aspect here. So.
That's right. Well, now, what particular expertise does Leanne bring to the co-hosting duties, the emceeing duties?
Leanne has done co-hosting on Good Morning Texas. She was on a reality show called You've Got the Look. She's had parts in several movies, several TV shows. I worked with her on a short film about 4 years ago. And she looks great on camera. Counts for a lot. So I think she'll, and we've gone over a lot of this stuff. She's going to have a good time with it.
Sounds great. Well, if she has a good time, then we'll have a good time too, right?
It's just like, when mom is happy, everybody's happy. So.
There you go. So I've looked at the promo materials for, Skeletons from the Closet, which is the kind of subtitle of this year's event. And one of the highlights is bound to be this footage of SMU co-eds engaged in a pillow fight. Now, why didn't I see that on the news when that happened?
Because that was about 1933. That's a major reason.
Okay.
We're doing something, one thing I like to do is just find ways in which the world and national media has covered Dallas in TV and film. And one is newsreels, which we've never looked into before. So we have about 4 or 5 universal newsreels, the earliest one going back to the 30s, which the soundtrack has been lost from it, but everybody involved has figured out, and we got these courtesy of the Texas Motion Picture, Texas Archive of the Moving Picture down in Austin, and that is SMU co-eds, and they're having a pillow fight, and that's followed by a beauty contest, the Miss Texas Centennial 1936 beauty contest, which is pretty hilarious.
Wow.
And Leanne Locken's been a beauty contestant herself before, so she's going to have some real special insight on it.
Wow, I can't wait. That sounds fabulous. And then I understand Dale Berry, director of the infamous Hot Trilogy, he will be in attendance, right?
Yes. Dale's was at our show last year because he was in the episode of Route 66 that we were showing. We did our own little mini tribute to Dale a few shows back. He's a local legend. He's a great guy. He's been in this business since the early 60s. Writer, director, producer, actor. Most famously, yes, a director of some stuff that played at the drive-ins that where kids had to sneak in to see him. But The Girl and the Geek, yes, Hip Hop and 21 right there. That's one of them.
Yeah, well, that's worth seeing.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay. So, and you were telling me that several films from Mystery Science Theater 3000 were filmed here in Dallas, and you're going to feature some of those.
Well, they have featured on the Mystery Science Theater show at least 4 Dallas movies. We're going to have clips from 3 of them. The two Gordon McClendon classics, Giant Gila Monster and Killer Shrews, and Larry Buchanan's The Eye Creatures, which is the one Dale Berry is in. So we'll see a little clip of Dale amongst that footage. And for those who aren't familiar with the Mystery Science Theater guys, they're in for a heck of a treat.
Indeed they are.
Yes. So this is, and I know Kelly Kitchens, who we know the Mystery Science Theater people. They love the idea that we're doing this. They're giving us their total blessing.
Well, that sounds good, because you wouldn't want them to start like throwing out lawsuits or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
No, we wouldn't.
All right. Well, no, that's so. Well, what else would you like to tell us about this year's event?
Well, we're going to do a couple of action movies featuring Edward Albert, the son of Eddie Albert, who did several things here over the years. They're made 10 years apart. One's called Getting Even, and which is about another terrorist trying to blow up Dallas from the Reunion Tower, and a cheap Space Wars movie called Space Marines, which looks kind of like somebody's imitation of James Cameron now. And well, it looked like it then on the basis of like Aliens and the Terminator films, this being '96. A lot of local people worked on both of those. A Joe Camp series featuring Saturday morning series. The only Benji TV series was a Saturday morning kid show called Benji, Zax, and the Alien Prince.
Oh my gosh. How could I have missed that?
I don't know. Were you not watching Saturday morning TV in 1983? You know.
It's probably on another network with that.
Oh, okay. Which has Benji being pursued by some evil aliens, and there's a half-hour Saturday morning kids show, which is pretty much forgotten now, but I think it's worth taking a look at. And some other wacky local TV, including we don't spend a lot of time talking about the shows that everybody already knows about, like JFK or Dallas, but particular arc on the Dallas show in 1989, couldn't resist showing. I came across because of the 30th anniversary of the studios at Las Colinas. There was a story arc in 1989 in which Sue Ellen buys the studios at Las Colinas.
Cool.
And starts producing her own movies out of there.
Wow.
So we got a little clip of that.
Fun stuff. So I suppose there'll also be surprises.
Oh yeah. There'll be surprises, surprises, and prizes too, because there's a giveaway. But we'll be reprising a few little items from previous shows that people may have missed. And the Devo music video for one.
Good.
And yeah, there's always some good surprises on the show.
Well, sounds great. Well, we look forward to seeing you out there.
Be there, be square.
I'll be there. Thanks, Gordon.
You're welcome.